going to do 12 o'clock. There y'all. Come on.
All right.
On your feet, on your feet. God is good. Turn, and y'all don't bother him. He don't bother me. Turn to the book of Luke. I got one verse and then we going to head the other way. Luke, the 15th chapter. And it's going to be a very familiar passage. Luke, the 15th, Matthew, Mark, Luke. Is that Luke? Yeah. Luke, the 15th chapter and the 20th verse. And it reads, "And he rose and came to his father. But when he was yet a great way off, his father saw him and had compassion, and ran and fell on his neck and kissed him." You may be seated in the presence of our Lord. Ushers, you may be seated. Many say that this Gentile by the name of Luke wrote his letter before the persecution of Nero, around 64 AD. And the reason that Luke wrote his letter was for Theophilus to know that the facts that he had received was true. But then Luke also wrote his letter to prove that Jesus the Christ was the Son of Man. Now, the reason that was so important is because Jesus initially came down for a particular race. And that particular race was the Jews. But whenever Jesus came down to the Jews rejected Jesus because they did not want him, they did not receive him for who he was. But whenever the Jews rejected Jesus, that opened up the door for all of mankind to receive Jesus. Sister Hugh, the church don't know when it can happen. Because as I look throughout this congregation, I'm not looking at any Jews.
All right.
Everybody that's sitting up in here is a Gentile.
Amen.
Yeah.
Therefore, we should be happy that the door was open in order for us to receive salvation.
Amen.
But when you look at this book, Luke used the first couple of chapters to talk about Jesus' birth, Jesus' ministry, and Jesus' baptism. But when you get to chapter 15, Jesus is now getting ready to enter into Jerusalem. And as he gets ready to enter into Jerusalem, he begins to teach his disciples about this hopeless generation and all the sinners that he begins to look out and see. And y'all, as I begin to look at this world that we're living in now, I begin to see a lot of hopelessness and sinners throughout. And I'm forced to ask this question. What is the church doing about the hopelessness and the sinners that we see? But before we can address what's going on outside the church, what are we going to do? What's going on inside the church?
All right.
Because Jesus wasn't talking to people that was on the outside of the church. Remember, he was talking to his disciples. Because the truth of the matter, there's some hopelessness and sinners on the inside.
All right. Inside.
On the inside
All right.
of the church. So Jesus said, I need to teach you about it. And the way I'm going to do it is I'm going to tell you 3 stories. To make it real simple, make it real plain. I'm going to tell you 3 stories that earthly stories, but they have heavenly meanings.
All right.
Or I'm going to call them parables. I'm going to tell you about lost sheep, a lost coin, and a lost boy. But today I'm going to put my focus on this lost boy. Can I put my focus on this lost boy? Because see, the reason that I want to put my focus on this lost boy is because grace will allow you to come home. Now see, those that's been coming, you will understand why I said that. Because see, I've been talking all month long about what's so amazing about this thing called grace. And see, this is another thing about it is that, see, grace will allow you to come home. Can I show it to you? Now when you drop down and look at verse number 11, you'll see this dad. Hold on, can I take my jacket off because we don't did the ceremony? And y'all casual. Hey, can I get casual? You'll see this daddy minding his own business. And then his baby boy comes up to him. And he says, Daddy, I want what befalleth me. Now, there's a problem with what this boy is beginning to ask his daddy for, because see, this boy is beginning to want his inheritance from his daddy, but you don't get the inheritance until the one that possesses it has died. But out of arrogance and greed, baby boy goes to daddy and said, I can't wait, daddy, until you die, but daddy, give me my stuff now. And see, that was over 2,000 years ago. But is that not like the society that we live in now, y'all? Yes. So many people can't wait for nothing. I want my stuff. Right. Not just now. I heard some of y'all say, I want my stuff. Right. Y'all say it right now. Right. Get my stuff right now. And this boy punches his daddy. Give my stuff right now. But watch this Watch this daddy. This daddy had to be some kind of loving and some great daddy. Because verse number 12 says that he divided up and gave this ungrateful, undeserving, unkind son his portion. Did y'all hear what I just said?
Yes, sir.
This daddy gave this boy that should have got nothing his portion. I see y'all saying amen, but I know another Heavenly Father that gives a whole bunch of other folk some stuff that they don't deserve. Because I know another Father that gives folks stuff that treat him any kind of way.
Right.
But every morning he still wake them up. Every morning he still throws them in their right mind.
Oh, yeah.
Every morning he still give them a portion of their health and strength.
That's right.
They don't deserve it, but he still give it to them anyway.
Not deserving.
But this dad still gave it to him anyway.
That's right.
And y'all, and what I did was, after he gave this boy his portion, I looked back through the verse to find, I looked to see from 11 down to 12 to see what did the boy say. Say thank you. Because I know at some point, after this daddy had gave him what he asked for, he had to say thank you. Guess what, Reverend? Didn't find it. But isn't that the way we do? God give us blessing. That was a blessing.
Yes, sir.
That was a blessing.
Yes.
That was a blessing. And we can't even part our lips just to tell it. Just to tell him thank you.
Thank you.
But here it is. This boy get his stuff. Pack his camel, pack his mirror. And now he had from Jacksonville. And he lands in a far country called Vegas.
Woo.
He's now in a far country called Vegas. He gets in Vegas and now he's partying.
Set it up.
Week go by. He's in a casino. He's putting on that one-arm man.
Yeah.
Now he don't went to the table. He don't hit 21 at one time. But now he don't went to the shake 'em up, shake 'em down. Hold up. I'm just saying, y'all. He don't went from place to place. He's having himself a good time.
Yes.
Hold up, I got young folk. JT, he don't turn all the way up. Y'all, I'm just saying, he got his money. And he's living a life.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sorry, y'all. The Bible calls it, he's living a righteous living.
Yeah. Yeah.
But y'all, you can't live a righteous life all your life. Because at some point, the money is going to run out. Now watch this. His money has now run out. Uh-oh. You ain't got no more. Ain't got no more 5. 10 is gone. 20 is gone. And what? Also what God did. God sent a famine in the land. Now what's important about that is how he could have got extra money. God now has dried up the resources that could have helped him to get some money.
That's right.
Y'all see how God operates? So now God has made it very, very hard for you to get some money.
Come on.
So now, this boy don't find himself in a fix. Because watch this. You are in a far country, and now you ain't got no money. And now, when you don't run out of money,
You ain't got no friends.
can you hear stomach begin to growl? You ain't got no money, your stomach growling. More than likely, you ain't got nowhere to stay. So my question is, what you about to do now? Uh-oh. Now it looks like problem after problem after problem is now stacking up. I know some of y'all saying, well, Reverend, you talking about that border, but that sort of sounds like me. Because I may not have lived a righteous life, but I sort of mismanaged my resources. Didn't mean to, but I made a few bad decisions.
That's right.
And when I made them bad decisions, problem after problem after problem after problem begin to stack up. Now you would think that the people that I was partying with when I had money, I could make a phone call and I could get some help. But hold on.
Hold on.
The text says that he had to go to a citizen of the far country to find himself a job. But now watch the job that he had to find. He had to go find a man in this far country to go slap hogs.
All right.
You missed it. This is a Jewish boy. Okay. Jews didn't deal with pigs.
All right. Yeah.
But hold on. Whenever you get low enough, you can't say what you won't deal with.
That's right. Say what you were trying.
This Jewish boy, can you see it? He still got his robe on. You remember he left home. He got his robe on, got his slop bucket in hand. He's walking with slop bucket. Slop is getting on the road. He's stepping and you know what? He's smelling like you know what? Going to the trough, pouring slop in the slop bucket, feed hogs. What a life. One day, you on top of the mountain. Next day, you down in the pig pen.
Wow. All right.
Things had got so bad. You now looking at what these pigs eat. Boy, this corn looks so good. He began to take the corn. Boys, are y'all listening? Y'all remember when y'all was shucking that corn for your grandma? Mine just went to Mississippi. They had the shell peas and shucked corn. Now watch this. This boy didn't get to eat the ear of corn. Yo, that's the good part that you get in Canaan. He had to eat the husk. Y'all know when you're in the grocery store, the kind that the stuff that you see that they throw away, the green stuff, the hair, that that's what he was eating. And he ate it until he was full. Watch this. Because the verse says, because no one would give him anything. You better be careful of the people you hang with when you have something, because they will turn their back on you when you don't have nothing. This boy is eating these husks, and he has gotten to the lowest point in his life. But watch this. Watch this. I like this. Y'all, I'm about to head toward the house. I like this. He has gotten to his lowest point in his life. But watch this. At his lowest point in his life, he came to his senses. You missed what I just said. He didn't have no sense when he had money. But it took him to lose all that he had for him to get some sense. Okay, you missed it. He didn't have no sense when he went to his daddy to ask for the money.
That's right.
He didn't have no sense when he was in Vegas. He didn't have no sense then. But when he got in that hog pen and he had to eat, when he got all the way down, when he didn't have no more friends, when he didn't have nobody else he could depend on, when he didn't have nobody left but God, now you don't came to your senses. Come here. Sometimes God has got to get you to your lowest point in order to get some sense in your head.
Amen.
Because sometimes whenever you're so high up, you won't listen to God. But God got this boy down to his lowest point, and watch what he said. Watch this. I'm going to take myself back home and go to my daddy, because even my daddy's servants got leftovers. Y'all missed that. I'm going back home, and I'm going to let my daddy hire me, because his servants got leftovers. And here I am, eating this whole bean. So this boy rose up and went back home. I don't even want to go back to be his son. I just want him to hire me. Because I'm tired of living how I'm living. At what point are you going to get tired of living how you live? Because watch this. Grace will allow you to go back home. I'm about to show you. Can I show you how grace will allow you to go back home? The first reason grace will allow you back home, because the Father was looking and waiting. Did you hear what I just said? I said grace will allow you to go back home because the Father was looking and waiting. Look at what verse 20 says. Are you in verse 20? I ain't weak for one, y'all. I'm staying there and I'm gone. And he arose and came to his father. But when he was yet a great way off, his father saw. Y'all didn't get that. Y'all, why you didn't get that? All right, back up. Back up to verse 17. In verse 17, he realized what in 17? Hello, that's a question. Y'all can talk. Y'all don't mind y'all talking. In verse 17, he realized what? He came to himself. Right? In 17. And then he came back home, right? At what point between 17 and 20 did he send a text message? He made a phone call? He sent a letter? Did Point Express? He sent a message to his dad and let him know he's coming home. Do you see anything in your book? He didn't send no message that he was coming home, right? Because I looked for it, y'all, I didn't see it. He did not let his daddy know that he was coming home at any given point. But verse 20 says that his daddy saw him from far off.
Yeah.
So in order for his daddy to see him, that meant that his daddy had to be looking for him. But hold on. He didn't tell him when he was coming. So how he just standing there looking? Y'all missing this thing. Watch this. His daddy knew what was in the far country. His daddy knew he was going to go out there and make some mistakes. His daddy knew he was going to go slip, trip, and fall and mess up along the way. But watch this. His daddy also knew that he was going to come home at some point. Come here. Your daddy know that you're going to mess up along the way. Your daddy know you're going to slip, trip, fall, and mess up along the way. But watch this. Your daddy's still looking and waiting on you. He's still waiting on you to come home.
That's right.
And watch this. This is what I love about your daddy. It makes no difference how long you stay out there. He's still waiting on you to come on out.
Amen.
It makes no difference what you do in Vegas. Come on home. Y'all don't like that. I'll use me. I did a whole bunch of stuff in Vegas. And what I did in Vegas, watch this. He know what I did in Vegas. But he's still looking, waiting on me to come home. Because what you did in Vegas, I promise you, it don't stay in Vegas. But he's still waiting on you to come home. He's looking, but hold on, I'm about gone. But not only is he looking and waiting, he also has compassion and love for you. It's right there in the book. Now this is what I like about this part. By the supper. Y'all can get that. He's moved by the supper. Okay. When this daddy saw his boy, he knew that he was in pain.
All right.
He knew that he had been suffering. And that moved him. Okay. It made no difference that the son was the cause of his own pain.
All right.
It still moved the dad. Because see, sometimes we get caught up on the fact that it was your fault that you're in the condition that you're in. But see, this dad had compassion on the fact that, guess what? I don't care that it was your fault that you messed up. You come on home. Come here, church folk. Because it's folk that walk through these doors that suffer, that's in pain. When are we going to have the compassion of the Father and look at them and say, guess what? They are in pain. And it makes no difference if they cause their own pain. But I'm moved by the fact that you are in pain. And I should not be able to watch somebody in pain and it not move me to want to do something about it.
That's right.
How can I call myself a believer and see my brother and see my sister in pain and not move me to want to help them and I see them in pain? Y'all, I see so many hard-hearted, hard-hearted, uncompassionate Love him. Well, they shouldn't have did what they did. They shouldn't have said what they said. You may want to put the brakes on that, because only by the grace of God you didn't get caught. Because what happens when it gets flipped and it's you and you're in need of somebody to wrap their arms around you, or when it's your son, well, let me move.
That's right.
But can I give you one more? We head toward the house.
Yes.
I'm just talking about grace will allow you to come home.
Yeah.
But the last thing, and I'll be done, that this daddy did was, this daddy met this boy where he was at. Y'all, that's good and you didn't even know. Rulers don't run nowhere.
Yeah.
The end of verse 20 says, watch this. This father saw him, had compassion, and he ran. Fell on his neck, and he kissed him. I'm about to shout myself. Y'all know I get happy in a minute. I'm about to shout this morning. I'm about to get happy all by myself. Can I tell you why? Rules don't run, but not only did this, can I back it up for you?
Back it up.
Remember, this boy went and got his inheritance before time,
That's right.
went to a far country, spent it, wasted it. Now you come back home after wasting everything on worked hard for. Now you come bibbity bobbing back wanting something. I see you from a distance, and I'm gonna run. Hold up. It didn't say that the boy was running to him, but daddy is running to the one that don't disrespect you. Not only did you run to him, but you don't fell on him and kissed him. But hold on, y'all missed it again. Y'all know I stay in the book, because Reverend, I looked to see what he took. You remember the last time we saw the boy, he was in the pig pen.
Okay.
At what point did he take a bath and clean himself up? He had to clean himself up for me to be falling on him and kissing him now. It don't say that. So that meant he was still in his dirty condition, and the daddy falling on him and kissing him just like he was. Now, if this daddy is taking this boy just like he is, what kind of love do this daddy have for this boy that he ain't even got to clean up? He gonna just take him back, just like he is. But I don't got time to go through the rest of the text. He just took him like he was, but don't worry, he gonna clean him up though.
Yes, he will.
The only thing he won't do, he just gotta get him close. Don't worry, he gonna clean him up though. But I'm going. I'm closing. I'm going.
That's good.
Grace just had to get him home. But he gonna clean him up though, y'all. There's a robe that he got waiting on him. Another robe. He got a ring. He gonna clean him up, but grace will allow you to come home. And it makes no difference how long you've been out, what you've done, watch this, or even who you've done it to. Because grace is not rooted in man, but grace flows from God.
Yeah.
As we stand, I'm going, y'all. I told you, I'm done. I'm going to let it alone.